Alright, so yeah, in continuance. I haven't heard that, or I'm sorry, I haven't said that term in a while. It's kind of funny, I just busted that out. So yeah, I told him, my friend, stock up on food and prepare for the worst. And if nothing happens, well, then you have food that can last for a long time, and just slowly eat it. But do me the favor, because there's going to be food shortages. There's going to be food shortages because there won't be any money to ship the food or to grow it because of this collapse. There's going to be a lot of controls in place by the government on who gets food and how much they're going to ration. You can already see this starting to happen, and this whole crisis starting to happen of what we should expect all around the world. Look at Iceland. Did you know that their currency crashed? That they're insolvent now? They're just one large government bond or something like that. Hyperinflation destroyed them. There's riots in Greece. There's riots in France. It's now spreading to the UK. Haiti is rioting. There's a number of countries that are rioting, but they are making sure that we are kind of dead to the situation and not informed. They're distracting us. That's all they have been doing. Well, Britney Spears' new album is out, and American Idol is restarting. Lost! Oh my god, Lost. By the way, I wanted to catch up on Lost. I saw one episode and thought it was great. But everyone is lost. Everyone is lost and lost. Sounds funny to say, but everything is a distraction to what they're doing. This whole entertainment BS industry is a distraction to what's happening. So prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Now, we can't really hope for the best because we already know what their agenda is. So we need to educate and spread the word. So yeah, that finishes that point. And I just want to scroll down just so I can keep track of my time. And I'm doing good. Summary of things to come I'll hit in a little bit because I wanna hit 2 points first. The Obama presidency and selection of his cabinet. Basically people that created this, Goldman Sachs and all these companies. I mean, everyone who's to blame for this economic crisis, all you have to do is look at the White House and turn on the TV. Those are the people that are responsible for this. I think it's hilarious that two families have basically controlled the White House for about 20 years. In 1929, Prescott Bush attempted a coup on the United States of America. Do the research. And then his father, Bush Sr. went ahead with those plans. And that coup wasn't too successful, obviously. And we've had this family in power over us, like kings and queens, and we're the peasants for the past 20 years. I mean, Hillary is aboard, Clinton is aboard. It's the old boys club. Why didn't Obama, for the hell of it? Why not just saying, hey, Bush, Cheney, jump in. We got an extra room for you. Let's front row seats for the show, or something. Just bring them on. Why not? Why not just go the extra step? Because you might as well have. I mean, it's just retarded. Now he's lifting the stem cell research ban. Why the heck was that banned in the first place? In some sort of, oh, but we're killing babies. No, we're not. You know, there's adult stem cells. If we didn't lose the past 10 years of stem cell research, and if we invested a fraction of the money that we gave to these crooks over the past number of months, if we invested a fraction of the money into stem cell research, we would have. Let's see. Okay, I'm good. I thought this thing paused. If we invested a fraction of that money that we gave to the wealthy, our money, into stem cell research, we would have cured a number of diseases. There's like 13 different cures for cancer. There's like 13 different cures for AIDS. There's 13 different cures for everything out there. There's stem cell research, rehabilitation, treatments for Alzheimer's. But we don't live in that world. We don't. We've been lied to. The American dream, what someone once said, is called that because you have to be asleep to believe it. And yeah, truth hurts, but you know what? Either you're ignorant or you accept it, understand it, and know what's going on and what kind of system that we live in. Period. Because we don't need to be in the system. We would have a number of things cured by now, and now they're lifting that ban to make people happy because you already know what's going on and they're gonna be upset. A little too late. We've lost a lot of time. Let's see here. Next section. Alright, so yeah, summary of things to come. Things that you should be expecting now. Actual predictions that I will be recording on here. It is March 7th, 2009, 8:57 p.m. on the Eastern Seaboard. I am, seeing the numbers of where we're at right now. I think that we're going to be hitting under 6,000 by the end of this month, if not 5,700. Now, a lot of times they have surprised me by either extending, injecting money, and kind of prolonging these points by a few weeks or a month. And sometimes I've been surprised when things have moved very rapidly and faster than I anticipated, because they know how everything is working. They see their progress better than most. We can do our job to see where they're at in their plan, but they know exactly what's going on and what baby steps they need to be making to ensure this happens. So there might be a delay in some of these things, but for example, I think that we're going to be seeing under 6,000 in the Dow by the end of this month. If not, I keep on saying this number, 5,700. And I would not be surprised if it was even lower than that, 5,400. Because, for example, I overshot in a few numbers. So yeah, I don't know what point there's going to be that crash, that catalyst, if it's at like 5,000 or 4,000, because we will reach 4,000. It's only a matter of months. Or 3,000. Again, they're doing this so that they can devalue and destroy the currency, so that they can then bring the North American Union, bring Mexico, Canada, and the United States together. And it's like, oh, we need this to get out of this, to survive, etc., etc. Yeah, right. So yeah, we're gonna be seeing a huge devaluing of our currency. I think that we have, with all these bailouts happening and with all the developments in the news, and you have to be careful with what news you read. You have to look at other alternative venues of news. I think with what I'm seeing, I think that hyperinflation is going to kick into high gear in about 2 to 6 months. That's my range. But I think the earliest that it can kick in is like 2 months, and I really hope that it's not earlier than 2 months, because I want to prepare myself. Because like many, we are at the stage of educating ourselves and understanding what's going on, but not preparing. And I think we need to be two steps ahead of where we're at. I think we need to be 4 or 5 steps of where we're at, because this is the game and the way that they're playing it on their end. They're 2 to 5 steps ahead of their game, and we're behind. So let's see, hyperinflation. I mean, you can see that happened in Iceland, in Zimbabwe, and in many other countries. That's going to happen to us this year, and it's going to shock a lot of people. A lot of people don't want to hear it, but it's going to happen. You're going to be seeing a lot more bailouts. I think maybe about 3 to 4 more bailouts before hyperinflation kicks in. But I think you need to look at the European Union and see how they do, because once they start to go down, and that's the cue that oh, we're next. Let's see here. What I think they're going to be doing is, once hyperinflation sits in, of course there's going to be panic, because bread's going to be at God knows how much. We're not going to be able to afford hyperinflation. It's going to bankrupt us. It's going to destroy our wealth and what we have in terms of money, and they're going to let it sit. They're going to let inflation sit for a while. And I'm going to end this video and start the next one, and I'll continue that thought. Peace.